and now it's gonna go hit our server super easily, and all you gotta do is wait a couple seconds. Drum roll, please.
Woo!
Demo gods, why? It's about down, it's about down. There we go. So it's gonna take a second, and now you can see the depth. But right now it's pretty minor, right? So you have to go over here, and let's actually make the animation length way lower. That gives you a lot more of an impact of what the animation is gonna be like. You can also increase the amount of motion. You can change the focus points. You can change the edge dilation. Edge dilation is kind of like the edge around the objects that we add, which usually makes the animation a lot smoother. So this was just a 2D image that I uploaded. Took this one with actually I took this one with my Vision Pro, so I guess it was 3D. But the 2D, it only uses the 2D since it can't decode the spatial photo part of it. And basically it did all the depth estimation to create this 3D image. You can also click that, and when we go here, I'll click that show again, and you can see the depth map that are cloud generated. So we have an array of NVIDIA GPUs in the cloud, and it can basically do the depth estimation and create that animation from the depth. But it doesn't only work with photos. I'm also going to show you guys that you can use it for advertising or for memes to make your meme have more of an impact. I'm going to upload this little meme that I found, which I thought was pretty funny. So basically, this one allows you to really get that impact when you want to make sure all your friends on Twitter laugh at your jokes. But it's not only advertising or art or stuff from Midjourney or memes. You can also do video. So this is actually a 2D 360 video that I took with my Insta360, which this one, I have a 1RS 1-inch edition. It's a great one, but you can do it with the X4 or the X2. They're much cheaper. So they're like $200 to $500 to $800 cameras. And all you gotta do is you gotta choose what you want your output to be, how much depth you wanna boost, whether you wanna turn conversions off or on, and then you just hit full conversion. And what it's gonna do is it's gonna pop out a fully 3D version of your video. Now that works with regular rectilinear videos, and it also works with 360. So this is really, basically the 3D 360 cameras that Insta360 makes are about $5,000 to get like the Insta360 Pro 2, and then the Titan I think is like $15,000. But with Layapix, you can basically take your $400 camera and get a full 3D 360 video out of it. It looks absolutely beautiful, works on every headset, works by default in the built-in media player on the Quest 3, which is really awesome. And then the Vision Pro, you have to download a third-party app called Moon Player because Apple doesn't support that stuff in their media player. But if you do it, it works great there too. And I can show you guys an example of that. If I open this up and go to movies, this is what the output looks like. It pops out a top-bottom 3D 360 video. I shot this one at Meow Wolf myself with my Insta360, and yeah, it generates a full top-bottom 3D 360. So this basically means that you can take any content that you have at all, whether it's a photo, a video, whether it's a 360, whether it's rectilinear, and get a 3D version out of it. Now, obviously the cloud tool is really cool, the API is really cool, it means you can do that in apps, but we also actually have a local real-time model that can run anywhere. And that means it can run on your phone, it can run locally on like a Pico 4, a Vive Focus 3, a Vive XR Elite, and it runs on Android. We also have a version that runs on Windows. This isn't just useful for devices with 3D displays like our devices or like XR headsets. It's also really useful if you want to do any sort of 2D image manipulation. For example, if you want to create animations or things like relighting. So you can actually relight an image based on the depth of the scene after the fact. Or you can use it to do dynamic occlusion as you move a sticker in and out of the scene. It'll occlude behind objects in a natural way. And yeah, there's lots of other use cases like that too. So we basically put this out there. We have a lot of users really enjoying it. A lot of people are just turning their old photos from their childhood or from their families and making them 3D to view in headsets. People really love doing that. But we put this out there so developers can kind of show us what they think the coolest things are that you can do with a platform like this, and really excited to see what people do with it. So that's Layapix, and that's it for me. Thank you.